Thank you for joining this lesson. We're going to handle a question from equation and gradient of a straight line. So we are told that a line L passes through point -5, 3 and is parallel to the line y plus half x minus 5 equals to 0. Determine the equation of the line L in the form y equals to mx plus c. Remember to subscribe and to share the link with friends. So what we're going to have is the determining of the equation of a given line here, whereby we are given a point where it passes, and again we are given a relationship that it is parallel to another line whose equation is given. The first step in such a question is to rearrange this equation to take the format y equals to mx plus c, because with this format there are a few things we can easily conclude as opposed to when it is in a different format. So what we're going to have is to ensure that the equation is in the form y equals to mx plus c. So this equation now, we rearrange it to remain with y at this side. Then the term with x, we take it to the right hand side, whereby it will become now negative half of x. The negative 5 taken to the right hand side becomes positive. The equation now can easily be analyzed, and we can say the constant c, which is 5, usually gives us what we call the y-intercept of the line, and the coefficient of x, which is negative a half in this case, gives us what we call the gradient of the line. Therefore, the gradient m of the line equals to negative half the coefficient of x, while equation is in this format. So the coefficient of x is strictly equal to gradient when equation is in this format. Otherwise, in a given format, which is not this one, the value of m might not represent gradient. The other concept is that for parallel lines, their gradient is usually the same. Therefore, gradient 2 for the other line now, line L, is also going to be negative half, because the line L is parallel to the given line. They must be having equal gradients. So now we are going to express gradient, because we usually say that the gradient m of a given line is usually expressed as y minus the x coordinate, or y minus the y coordinate, divided by change in x, which will be x minus the x coordinate of the given coordinate, the x component of the given coordinate. Therefore, taking a given coordinate as AB, we usually assume another coordinate xy, then we express gradient in this format. So the gradient now, which is negative half, is going to be expressed as y minus, for the given coordinate, the y component, which is 3, divided by x minus the a coordinate, which is a negative 5. So this is now done. We're going to have a cross multiplication, whereby when we cross multiply, we'll have 2 by y and also 2 by negative 3, which makes it a negative 6, equals to negative 1 by x, negative x. Then this already becomes a positive. So negative 1 by positive 5 takes it back to negative. So our 5 now becomes negative again. So this equation is going to be 2y equals to negative x. Negative 5 plus 6 makes it plus 1. Negative 5 plus 6 makes it plus 1. Then y equals to negative half x plus, remember we are dividing through by 2, so this also becomes half. So that is the equation in the required format. Thank you for following. Subscribe and share.